The main event, of
The
course.
Bloodline Civil
Bad
War. Roman Reigns and
story.
Solo Sikoa versus the Usos. Ugh.
I love it. I can't wait. I
I'm excited. I'm excited. I think
it's gonna be so good. It's
I
gonna be
really mm, I think the Usos get a win. I think it's the Usos.
it's a
Um
1,000% the Usos. I'm going with my gut's telling me Usos.
that's what my gut's telling me too, and it's just hard because I'm trying to think of like how and why and what it means. You know what I mean? Like cuz there's just so many different scenarios that can come out of this match. Obviously something from this is going to lead to whatever their matches are at SummerSlam. And obviously my long-term idea is that Solo is going to turn. I don't think it's going to happen in this match, but yeah, I think you got to go with the Usos right now, especially because there's no titles involved. Um, they can pin Solo. This keeps Roman's, you know, his streak of being uh winning and not losing via pin strong. Um, yeah, I feel like I don't know. I mean, what's an argument to have Roman and Solo win at this point?
Solo goes on an absolute tear.
Yeah, but
Roman hypes him up. Like I'm trying to think of Roman doing something to hype him up or show him that he is now taking Jay's role as the next tribal chief because Jay left. He's now next in line, and this will be his moment to prove that he can be. And
well, and
then
I
he
guess
takes out Jay. Roman, maybe hits him with a spear or a Superman punch or two, but then Solo hits both of them with the Samoan spike and pins one of them.
what
And
if
it's
it
just
also ends in a DQ, similarly to how the match with Sheamus ended?
they just absolutely and that could set up like a bloodline match at SummerSlam, maybe with I don't know.
Yeah, because if it's like Solo wants to prove his loyalty or whatever, or like the length that he will go to stand by Roman's side, he'll even go and obliterate his own brothers. I could,
That's what yeah.
yeah,
That's
I
what
could
I'm
see
saying.
that happening and then it ending in, a no contest or whatever. So it's like technically neither lost, but neither won. Leaves the door open for another thing to happen at SummerSlam. I wouldn't be surprised about that happening. So
Yeah, I don't
basically,
yeah.
either it ends in a no contest or the Usos win. I think that's like my guess. I don't see Roman and Solo winning though. It doesn't make sense in my book right now. They don't need it, you know? And the
I
Usos beating
really
them doesn't end anything. It
That's the
just
thing.
kind of,
This is not an end to anything. This is
yeah.
just the end of a chapter of a book.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
there's
because
another chapter or 5 after this.
it could also be, Roman and so if Roman and Solo win, then I think that just puts doubt on the Usos, and that could be a whole story in itself too, of like maybe they're regretting stepping away from Roman, and maybe they're like, oh my god, we're not good anymore because we're not, teamed up with Roman. Like, not saying that they would go back, but like that is a whole other
Oh
scenario that
yeah,
that could
absolutely.
happen. So there's a whole lot, but I guess I'm just gonna stick with the Usos win or it's a no contest. Like if I was forced to choose right now, that's what my
I'm
guess is.
manifesting this. Jay pins Roman.
So,
Jay pins
okay,
Roman.
I think that if the Usos win, it's a pin on Solo. I think they're gonna want to keep Roman unpinned for as long as possible. As great as that would be for a story, and it would make sense because again, it's not for any titles, so it's not really like that big of a deal for Roman to get pinned because it's not for his championship. And it would bode
Oh,
well for the Usos feeling like empowered, you know.